Rihanna sold her Hollywood Hills home for $6.55 million. People would have laughed at you if you had told them a decade ago that they could live in Rihanna's Hollywood Hills home. The internet has made it easier than ever to be informed just about anything you want. So with all this content and information available, how did you know which ones to learn from and which ones actually work? Luckily for you, TTP member, in today's video, we'll be talking about Rihanna. Did you know that Rihanna sold her Hollywood Hills home for $6.55 million? Remember that while the first step is completing any of this amazing information, the second and possibly more important step is taking action, even if it's imperfect action. One of our mentors reports that Rihanna has finally sold her property in the Hollywood Hills. The musician and entrepreneur recently sold a home in the Los Angeles area for $6.55 million. The 34-year-old will lose money on the $6.8 million contemporary-style house she purchased in 2017. Don't feel sorry for Riri though. Forbes pegs her net worth at an astounding $1.4 billion. Thanks to her top-charting singles and the $550 million grossing Fenty Beauty line, Rihanna, however, had some poor luck with this particular house. A burglar broke in shortly after she purchased the property and stayed there for several hours while she was out. Soon later, the performer decided to give up on the modern room and put it up for sale. It was initially marketed for $7,495,000 in 2018, after which it entered the market for luxury rentals at a rate of $35,000. The home was constructed in 2015 and features a modern traditional design. It offers views of the city and treetops and is situated on a half-acre parcel close to the Sunset Strip. 6 bedrooms, a living room with a fireplace, a formal dining room, a chef's kitchen, and a sizable family room are all part of the 7,130 square foot floor plan. The main suite, which is located on the second level, has a sitting room, a fireplace, and a spa bath. A home theater and a gym are 2 more opulent features. A guest house and fitness center are included in the gated community. The property has a grassy yard, an infinity pool, and plenty of parking. Rihanna owns several upscale properties in addition to the newborn boy she gave birth to in May. She spent $13.75 million on a brand new Beverly Hills gem in 2021. She reportedly also has a $22 million beach house on the island of Barbados, where she was born, in addition to a condo in Century City. The real estate tycoon has also rented several opulent properties, including a lavish mansion in London, a penthouse in Manhattan, and a vacation home in the Hamptons. The 7,130 square foot house, which sits on 0.4 acres and is tucked away behind a lot of vegetation with a view of the Sunset Strip. With the exception of the kitchen, which has cabinets and equipment covered in a distinctive dark brown, almost black cladding, the public spaces on the ground level of the 6-bedroom house are primarily white and beige in hue. The home's flooring is a nice combination of stone and hardwood, which is matched by a mix of high, flat, and flat-vaulted ceilings. The house's highlights include a home cinema, an infinity pool and spa, a billiards room, and a 1-bedroom guest that is located on the second story of a 2-car garage. In May, the Barbadian performer gave birth to her first child. Rapper ASAP Rocky and she are parents to a boy. The umbrella crooner 34 has accumulated an incredible collection of homes all across Los Angeles in addition to her recently sold Hollywood Hills house. She also owns the $10 million home next door and the $13 million Beverly Hills mansion. Her multi-million-dollar condo in the Century building continues to be her primary abode. The fact that Rihanna is only 34 years old is difficult to comprehend. Nevertheless, in the 10 years since she began her musical career, she has sold more than 54 million albums and 210 million tracks globally, making her the youngest solo artist to have 14 #1 single on the Billboard Hot 100. A spontaneous performance for visiting New York City, music producers Evan Rogers and Carl Sturken in 2003 served as the catalyst for the multifaceted career of 15-year-old Rihanna. Rihanna's exciting debut album, Music of the Sun, was released by Def Jam and received a lot of attention thanks to the success of her incredibly catchy dance half-influenced lead track. A year later, Rihanna released the platinum-selling sophomore album, A Girl Like Me, which featured the #1 singles SOS and Unfaithful. Its popularity was fueled by the immensely addictive dancehall-flavored lead single, On the Replay. Robin Rihanna Fenty, who was born in the Barbados parish of St. Michael in 1988, started polishing her throaty, captivating voice at a young age, taking inspiration from legendary artists like Madonna, Bob Marley, but the song Good Girl Gone Bad from 2007 was the one that made Rihanna a legend. The vocalist showed her ability to adapt herself by veering away from her roots in Caribbean music and towards faster-paced dance compositions. The album's lead single, Umbrella, was the catalyst, dominating the US pop, urban, and crossover Billboard charts for 52 weeks straight to become the indisputable #1 pop hit of the summer. In 2008, Rihanna won her first Grammy for Best Rap Song Collaboration with Umbrella. Umbrella also peaked at #1 on the UK Singles Chart for 11 weeks straight, and went on to receive numerous honors. That momentum continued with Rihanna's subsequent album, the gripping Rated R. Russian Roulette, the first single from the 2009 album, is Rihanna's 12th Billboard Hot 100 hit, moving her into second place among female Hot 100 artists in the 10 years since 2000. After that, Rihanna continuously put out top-selling albums. When S&M debuted at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 with 2010's Loud, Rihanna became the youngest artist to have 10 #1 songs. 2011's We Found Love, which was the result of Talk That Talk, became a worldwide hit. It earned her the second MTV Video Music Award for Video of the Year and the 6th Grammy for Best Short-Form Music Video. In November 2012, Rihanna started the 777 Tour, where she performed over the course of 7 days in 7 different nations in anticipation of the release of her 7th studio album, Unapologetic. The singer's album debuted at #1 of the Billboard's 200. Most recently, Rihanna voiced her first animated character, Tip, in the DreamWorks film, Home, in addition to contributing 3 tracks to the soundtrack and curating the entire compilation. That same year, the singer made her acting debut in the theatrical version of Battleship. With more than 81 million fans on Facebook, 57 million followers on Twitter, and 35 million followers on Instagram, Rihanna is using her influence to support charitable causes. Among these, her own Clara Lionel Foundation is foremost. The Clara and Lionel Braithwaite Foundation was founded in 2012 and is dedicated to enhancing the lives of people all around the world in the fields of health, education, the arts, and culture. Rihanna hosted the 2nd annual Diamond Ball in December to raise money for the CLF. For numerous years during her childhood, Rihanna also suffered from debilitating headaches, which she tried to hide from her friends and classmates so they wouldn't think she was strange. She recalled, "I never articulated how I felt. I always kept it inside. You would never know there was something wrong with me. I will go to school." Relocate to America. Rihanna started singing as a youngster to escape her domestic problems. She started a girl group with 2 of her friends, and when they were 15 years old, music producer Evan Rogers, who was on the island with his Barbadian wife, invited them to an audition. Rogers was in awe of Rihanna's ability and beauty at a young age, which was terrible for her 2 pals. He said that the moment Rihanna walked into the room, it was if the other 2 girls didn't exist. Rihanna left Barbados less than a year later, when she was just 16 years old, to live with Rogers and his wife in Connecticut and begin recording a demo album. "I didn't glance back when I left Barbados," Rihanna recounted. "Even if it meant traveling to America, I wanted to do what I do." Songs. Rogers secured Rihanna an interview with Def Jam Records' newly appointed president, the famed musician Jay-Z. In January 2005, she remembered, "I was just shaking in the lobby, but as soon as Rihanna began to sing, she regained her calm. When she was singing, she recalled, I remember staring into everyone's eyes in the room, and at that point, I was fearless. However, as soon as I stopped singing, I saw that Jay-Z was seated just in front of me." The hip-hop legend was as impressed by Rihanna's powerful presence as Rogers had been 2 years prior, and he immediately signed her. SOS, Unfaithful, and Pon de Replay. 8 months later, in August 2005, she released her debut single, Pon de Replay, a club song with reggae influences that peaked at #2 on the Billboard singles list and established Rihanna as the next big pop sensation in the making. The following year, Rihanna released her second album, A Girl Like Me, which produced 2 significant hits in Unfaithful and SOS. Rihanna's first #1 single, Her debut album, Music of the Sun, which was released later that month, peaked at number 10 on the Billboard Albums chart and included the single If It's Loving That You Want. Umbrella. With the release of her third album, Good Girl Gone Bad in 2007, Rihanna underwent a shift from a sweet teen pop princess to a superstar and sex icon. The album's #1 lead song, Umbrella, starring Jay-Z, was the catalyst for this change. Jay-Z remarked of the song, "It shows incredible growth for her as an artist. You can tell how far she's come and how much depth there is in that song's lyrics." Hate That I Love You, Disturbia, and Don't Stop the Music. The Billboard Singles Chart champion Umbrella brought Rihanna her first Grammy Award for Best Rap Song Collaboration. The singles Don't Stop the Music, which samples Michael Jackson's Wanna Be Starting Something and Shut Up and Drive, were also included on the album, which peaked at number 2. The following year's release of Good Girl Gone Bad, Reloaded, brought additional hits in the form of Disturbia, Take a Bow, and Hate That I Love You. S&M and Only Girl in the World. With the hits Hard and Rude Boy, Rihanna continued her string of successful albums with the release of Rated R in 2009. The following year, Loud, which featured the singles What's My Name, Only Girl in the World, and S&M, was also a commercial triumph. Rihanna has a long history of successful songs of her own, but she also worked with many other artists on a number of well-known songs from this era, such as Jay-Z's Run This Town, Eminem's Love the Way You Lie, Maroon 5's If I Never See Your Face Again, and Kanye West's All of the Lights. We Discovered Love. Talk That Talk, Rihanna's 6th studio album, was released in 2011. The song We Found Love, featuring DJ Calvin Harris, was featured on the album and received the 2013 Grammy Award for Best Short Form Music Video. Rihanna released such hits as the #1 Sia Furler song Diamonds and Stay, featuring Nicki Echo on her Grammy-winning 2012 album Unapologetic. She also collaborated with Coldplay on the song Princess of China, and the following year achieved #1 again with another Eminem duet, The Monster. Interestingly, Unapologetic was the first Rihanna album to score #1 on the mainstream charts. Rihanna, who is well known for her provocative sexual imagery and outrageous fashion, gained attention in June 2014 for the sheer dress she wore at the Council of Fashion Designers of America Awards ceremony. She told the audience that fashion has always been my defense mechanism. When accepting the CFDA's Fashion Icon Award, according to an Associated Press story. Around this time, the singer made a risky career move as well. She shifted from the Def Jam label to J-Rock's Z's Nation. Rihanna recognized that there were some rules to fashion, but stated that rules are intended to be broken. 4-5 seconds. NBC revealed that Rihanna would serve as The Voice's principal mentor in August 2015. She contributed vocals to the song 4-5 Seconds that was a collaboration between Kanye West and the former Beatle Paul McCartney. The same year, she also released the song Bitch Better Have My Money, which was allegedly motivated by legal disputes with her former manager and featured a highly contentious, violent music video. In 2015, Rihanna also made history by becoming the first artist to have 100 million singles viewed and downloaded. Work. Rihanna's album Anti was released in late January 2016, and J Music Z's streaming service Tidal was given a week to exclusively play the album's tracks. 1 million trial users joined Tidal in less than a day to take part in a download promotion for Anti, proving that the gamble paid off for the ailing service. Rapper Drake's collaboration on the album's lead hit, Work, received 2 Grammy nominations. When she appeared as a featured artist on DJ Khaled's Wild Thoughts in 2017, Rihanna achieved another #1 single. Movies. Rihanna ventured into the world of film in 2012, co-starring in Battleship and then providing the voice of the title character in the animated hit, Home. In 2017, Rihanna appeared frequently in Bates Motel's 5th season and had a significant part in the science fiction film Valerian and The City of a Thousand Planets. Along with Sandra Bullock, Cate Blanchett, and Anne Hathaway, the pop artist was first seen by fans in Ocean's 8 trailers, a female-led sequel to the well-known Ocean's trilogy that debuted in theaters in June 2018. The Amazon musical Guava Island included Rihanna and Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, as co-stars the following spring. Personal life and philanthropy. The Clara Lionel Foundation, founded by Rihanna in 2012, and named after her grandmother, supports and finances early warning and education initiatives all around the world. At the 2020 NAACP Image Awards, she received the President's Award in recognition of her charitable work. Rihanna has also garnered media attention for her private life, though frequently due to events beyond her control. She initially appeared in tabloid news stories in 2006 when reports surfaced that she was having an affair with Jay-Z, her mentor. However, she and Jay-Z quickly shot down these claims as absurd. Prior to their rumored breakup in early 2020, she was then romantically linked to wealthy Saudi businessman Hassan Jamil. Rihanna started dating rapper ASAP Rocky in late 2020. It was made public that the couple is expecting their first child in January 2022. That's it for this video, TTP member. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon!